Mm. Hey guys, so I wanted us to talk about, being the height in an area. Um, so what I see nowadays is, most people are complaining that they don't get paid enough, they don't make enough money, they can't afford groceries, you know. And I think the most basic thing that most people just overlook or they don't understand is that if you want to get paid the money that you want to be paid, you have to be an exceptional person, right? So, whatever area that you're in, you have to be very exceptional in that area. If let's say, for example, you're an engineer, you have to be the best of the best in that particular area. That's when you'll be paid whatever salary or whatever amount of money you want to be paid, right? So yesterday I was filming some content. So I was just filming my physique, and I just um took a few videos, took a few pictures of myself, and I looked back at them, you know. And I was just amazed by how my physique had improved so much. I didn't even realize it until I looked back at the photos and I was like, man, I look fucking I look amazing, you know. Um and that really made me feel confident in that I'm doing the right thing, you know. So as I told you guys, for you guys who don't know who I am, I should start introducing myself in the beginning with these videos. My name is Chabedi. Um, yes, I started this channel just to share my journey, you know. I feel like I'm in an upward spiral in life, so I just want to document my journey from where I am, to the heights that I'm going to reach in the next, 6 months, 1 year, 2 years, 5 years, however long, I'm gonna record my journey for. So, coming into this space of fitness, this space of mindset and self-development, basically. I want to be the best in this area. I want to be the height in this area, right? So, that's why I'm taking my physique to the next level. That's why I'm taking everything in my life to the next level. I'm leaving nothing behind. I need to cover all areas, you know. I need to look good. I need to be confident. I need to speak confidently. I need to exude an energy of confidence. I need to dress nice, smell good, have a clean haircut, drive a nice car, have a nice place, have good relationships. So basically all of those things, right? So, in this space, I want to be the pinnacle, you know. So, which is exactly why I'm taking my physique to the next level, you know. Because that's the first thing. That's the first thing that I have to do. It's just look exceptional, be that rare guy with that rare physique, I have to have, a low body fat percentage. I need to be built. Man, I just need to look the best. Then from that, anyone who approaches me, who messages me, DMs me, or whatever, and wants to know how I'm doing this or how I did this, then I'll help those people. I'll help them, I'll share exactly what I did for myself to get myself to that level. So but here's what I'll do. What I'll do is I'll share everything that I do on my social media, on my Instagram, on my YouTube, so you guys can extract value from that and begin to improve your lives. So personal development is very addictive. You start improving one thing and then you get excited, you see results, or oh man, my physique, it came so far from where it was. Then you sit there and you think, what else can I improve? I mean, if I can do this with my physique, then surely I can do it with my finances. All right. So that's how it has to be, guys. Most people, they don't understand this concept that if you want to get paid whatever money you want to get paid, you need to be the height in that area. Maybe you don't have to be number one, but you have to be maybe top 10, or you have to be one of the best. And if you are that, people are gonna come, people are gonna bust your door down to try and find out how you did what you did. They're gonna want information from you, and hell, they'll even want to pay you for it. That's so that's what I'm doing right now in my life. Even at my job, I'm going all out all out. I'm going all out every day, whether I want to be there or not. If I'm there, then I'm going to give it my absolute best. Even with this fitness business of mine, I want to give it my absolute best. So I have to have the best physique. I need to work on my speech. I need to be the most motivational. I need to be the most influential. I have to speak with conviction and just put that energy, all that energy that I have, into other people to cause them to move. So I really hope you guys can extract a lot of value from these videos. I'm going to be sharing a lot of concepts. I'm going to be sharing a lot of things, especially in terms of mindset. Because I truly believe your mindset is the gateway to everything. So even at my workplace right now, I see some of my other colleagues, they're going back to university. While they're still working, of course, they're going back to university. They are studying for their degrees, their postgraduate diplomas, their masters or whatever. And my thinking towards that is, I'm not gonna go back to school to get my degree. Currently right now I only have a diploma. Currently right now I only have a diploma, which was only enough to get me to land me this job. So I'm not gonna go back to school to get my degree, because the problem with me is that, school is very slow. It takes a very long time, and you learn in a very slow manner. And everything that you learn from school, you cannot apply it at your workplace. Maybe 2%, 3%, maybe 5% of it, you can apply it at you can apply it at your workplace, or you can apply it into real life. So I don't want to go and waste an entire year learning things that I'm not gonna use. So I will go back to school at some point in the future just to get my advanced diploma. Only because my father told me to do it. So I'm going to go back at some point in the future to get it, so that I can take that off and just complete what my father set out for me to complete. But for now, I just want to level up as quickly as possible. I want to level up my bank account. I want to level up my character, my mindset, as quickly as possible. So I cannot do that if I'm busy studying towards a degree, right? So my mindset is that, why go back to school to get a degree? How can I put it? Okay, maybe let me put it like this. I feel like, for the most part, most people, you don't have to go to school to get a degree or postgraduate diploma or a master's. You have to become the master's degree yourself, through your mindset, through your habits, and through how you apply yourself in life. You have to become the degree. You have to become the master's degree. The people that I work with at my work, they cannot outcompete me. They cannot they cannot solve problems as quickly as I can. They cannot work longer than me. They cannot solve more complex issues, even if they have greater understanding of the issue than me, but they cannot solve those issues faster than me. Because me, what I do is, my mindset is speed over quality, right? So over analyzing a situation will not work for you more than just putting action towards solving the problem, even if it's wrong action. But because your mindset is speed over quality, if you made the wrong decision or the wrong action, you quickly pivot and try something else, and so on and so forth. And eventually you will solve the problem much faster than the person who's going to sit there and over analyze it, right? So my colleagues, they may have those advanced diplomas or postgraduate diplomas, but they will never outcompete me because of my mindset, right? Because their mindset is, they are academics. They want to spend time producing quality thoughts. They want to spend time thinking of how they're gonna solve the problem, or how they're gonna come up with the solution, or how they'll, I don't know, build this thing that needs to be built. And my number one rule is speed. Right? That's my number one rule. It's speed. Even if I don't fully understand the challenge that's ahead of me, but because I tackle it with such ferocity, I am more likely to overcome it. Right? So remember that, guys. Speed over quality. I think there was this saying from this guy, Patrick Renvose. So what he said was, a fly has 20,000 neurons in its brain, which is paled in comparison to the human brain, which has 8 billion neurons. But why did the fly survive alongside of us for all of these centuries and millennials? It did not survive because of the quality of decisions that it made. It survived because of the speed at which it will escape your hand. Right? So survival favors speed. If you feel like you can't afford groceries, or you don't have enough money, it's hard to survive, then your priority should be speed rather than quality thought and trying to think your way out of your situation. You should be acting your way out of it. So I just wanted to leave you guys with that gem. Always remember, guys, speed over quality. Survival favors speed. So see you guys next time. Peace.